Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today we're going to be looking at a U.S. weather forecast. We have a lot going on. We have severe weather, and we have a potential winter storm or snowstorm to be tracking through pretty much similar area like this could be seeing snow. This whole area could be seeing snow, even out here too. I just didn't circle that. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and go to the SPC's website here because I never loaded that, so I'm an idiot, and we're looking at severe weather mostly today because that's what we have. So if you guys have not, I don't know, talked about this a little bit, I think, in Thursday's Georgia forecast. I'm trying to put together the Georgia forecast, so that's why it doesn't mean any of these U.S. weather forecasts since Wednesday. But yeah, I'll have them out there. Highlight my cursor just like that a little better. Yeah, so pretty much there was Thursday and yesterday we had a day 4 and day 5 15% which is pretty much a slight risk, but it's pretty far out, so that means probably a good chance for severe weather. And as we see, since the severe weather chance for tomorrow, we just have really no severe weather. It's just an area of general thunderstorms in the Architects. But then this is for Monday. Look at that. We have a slight risk. Of course, that's not being highlighted anymore, but yeah, we see that slight risk going all the way into Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, and southeastern Arkansas. We see that slight risk. We see a marginal risk going all the way up to Nashville, Tennessee, down a little bit to the south of Memphis, going all the way on the Gulf Coast, even over to Atlanta and over into eastern Texas. We see that marginal risk. So this is going to be the biggest severe weather risk we've had since. I think it's going to be I think it's just going to be the biggest severe weather risk we've had since October 31st. Probably. We didn't really have too much severe weather in November. We had a little bit with Winter Storm Ezekiel and Winter Storm Dorothy. We had a little bit, but I think this probably has about this is day 3. We still have a slight risk. This is probably has about a 75% chance of being an enhanced risk. I think if there is an enhanced risk, it'll be sort of in an area like that. And I will be posting a U.S. forecast tomorrow because the Georgia forecast, I'm trying out the series probably through December into January. It only comes out Monday through Friday. And sometimes not Fridays, because it's my day I like to take off. But the Georgia forecast don't take a lot of time to, edit and stuff. They're only like 2 to 4 minutes. They're pretty quick. I don't really have to edit them, make an individual thumbnail, or anything. But these take a long time. These take me about an hour and a half to do. Not about 20 minutes to do it. It takes about like 30 minutes to render, and then it takes like it takes me some time to edit it, and then I can get it uploaded. But yeah, we see that slight risk right there. We will be seeing a pretty good system. We see pretty much the setup is we're going to have a low pressure, sort of like this. We'll have snow in this area Monday. Okay, and we'll have a warm front like that up to the marginal risk, and we'll have a cold front like that. And we're on that cold front, and even in front of it, we have a chance, maybe small chance for some supercells. We could see main threats with this is damaging wind gusts, of course, of up to 60 miles an hour, maybe even 65. Damaging winds a major risk. Probably on the risk scale, with 5 being like an enhanced risk. So I'm gonna make this risk scale. It goes up to 5, like stage 5, which is a high risk. Stage 4 is moderate. Stage 3 is enhanced. Stage 2 is slight, as you see right here. With the winds, the wind threat is probably a 2. And then tornado threat is a 2, and so is wind. So tornado is a 2. And then hail threat is just a 1, which is marginal. So yeah, we see that slight risk. I think the wind and tornado threat maybe could go up to enhanced. Maybe probably just a wind threat though. We'll see if this goes up to an enhanced tomorrow. There's going to be 2 outlooks coming out tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow at about noon we'll see that other outlook. Sorry. And yeah, we see that 15% risk. So let's go ahead and track over to the models. First of all, we're going to be looking at the winter storm. And tomorrow we're going to have a longer video. I don't know if I'm going to have time tomorrow to do a day-by-day forecast like I did last Sunday, like the day-by-day thing for the next week. I'm probably going to do one tomorrow. It may just be a little bit shorter than last week's. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. We see our northeastern system right now with the wintry mix in the backside. And we already see our next storm bringing some snow showers to the Colorado and Denver, Nebraska areas. Now let's skip ahead till tomorrow afternoon when it starts to get a little bit better. So tomorrow afternoon we see a high pressure in southern Minnesota, which is bringing some of the cold air. It's offering some cold air, not the most, but we do have this one right here too, helping to bring some cold air. These high pressures aren't extremely strong though, and we have our low pressure right here, which is going to be helping to spring up some snow showers right over Kansas City, maybe even over to St. Louis and Jefferson City, probably maybe down through Omaha, Nebraska also. You can see that snow showers, 1,002 millibar low, not too significant this time. That's pretty much all that's going on. It's not really any big, horrible systems, and this is a Sunday evening now. We see that snow going all the way up to central Illinois and to southern Indiana and northern Kentucky even, and southern Ohio probably at this time, tomorrow evening. We could even see some snow out in Colorado. The low pressure is sort of elongated. There's a frontal boundary of our storm system up to the north. Not really our storm system up to the north. We have a sort of a stationary-ish front out like this. This is not going to be stationary for long, though. But it's helping to string up some showers, even the chance for freezing rain on the south side of that precip. Our low pressure is still at 1,001 millibars. Yeah, let's go ahead and skip ahead another hour, or another couple of hours. This is now early Monday morning. We still see that frontal boundary. No severe weather chance yet. And we haven't even had heating of the day yet, but we do see that snow band going into Ohio, down through West Virginia and southern Pennsylvania. We see even some of that snow could be heavy. Maybe rates of up to the most, probably 1 inch snowfall rates, 1 inch an hour. Then this is Monday morning now. We start to see the storm start to come together. Our lows right here at about 1,007 millibars. And then we do start to see it come together a little bit more. We start to see cold air really on the backside. This high pressure is strengthening, offering some cold air. And yeah, we do start to see the low pressure strengthening. And we start to see that the actual snow band coming out into northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas, into central Missouri. We see that. And even some snow at the other little portion of it in Pennsylvania. And then to go ahead till Monday afternoon. This is when we're going to start to see the severe weather. Right here is the cold front. We see that severe weather probably maybe all the way up there where the warm front is. The warm front's sort of right there, actually. Sorry. And there's it sort of goes out like that, and there's sort of a stationary front. But we do see that snow to the south of Kansas City over to St. Louis, and maybe some freezing rain to the south of St. Louis, and some snowfall in Illinois and Indiana. Right there, even some heavy rain for Kentucky, maybe. Low pressure's at 1,009. And this is Tuesday or Monday evening. We see that snowfall chance. We see the right there. We see even a freezing rain chance in Pennsylvania. And we see our line of storms, potentially maybe even a squall line, probably going down through Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and then Louisiana, bringing some severe thunderstorm warnings, maybe even some tornado warnings. I think the best tornado chance will be Monday evening or afternoon when the storms will be forming, and could be maybe some individual little supercells which have the better chance of producing a tornado. But and this is Monday or this is Tuesday early morning. We see that snow going all the way down to Illinois and all the way up to pretty much Boston through New York, and we'll have freezing rain, maybe even some in New York City. And we see that squall line like this, maybe some severe weather coming into Atlanta. We'll have to see what happens to the day 3 outlook tomorrow. When we get one. There's no day 4 outlook yet. Now, this is Tuesday morning. We see that high pressure really getting strong right there, but that's not going to start providing a ton of cold air. That will help, but it's not going to provide the most. It's cold, really cold air is back here into like Kansas, Missouri from that high pressure. We do see our low pressure bringing some snow to the northeast and still that line of storms Tuesday morning. Yeah, we see that happen. I don't see there's any extra storms that could be happening. So let's look a little bit into the longer range of the GFS model here. We may see a little bit of some western storms maybe next Saturday, and maybe another coastal storm, hopefully not as strong as this one, but maybe bringing some snow. We'll have to see on that. We'll have a bunch more videos on that. yeah, we're not really looking at any major storms yet, so we'll have to see. Let's move over to the other stuff. So we're going to be looking at upper level support with our severe weather chances. This is Sunday afternoon. We see a little bit of a stronger patch right here, a little bit of a trough like that moving out. That's going to be our chance for severe weather. You go a little bit later. We see that right there in Oklahoma, going even into Texas. This is Sunday evening. Go ahead and move on to Monday evening. This is when it starts to get put together versus Monday morning. This is when it starts to get put together. We have a sort of like this, the trough and the jet stream right there. We see it like that. And yeah, we see probably, just by looking at this, the severe weather risk would be right here because of the jet stream. And we see that. We see indefinitely enough upper level support with this to make probably a squall line and maybe a chance for some supercells. And then even Tuesday morning, this thing is pretty strong, this trough. And we start to see a ridge moving into the west again. And that's the upper level support. Let's move on to more in-depth with the severe weather. Let's look at Cape values. Hit the pointer on so we can see the cursor, or we can see it anyway. So this is Monday morning Cape values. So we see numbers probably, we see low right there, warm front right there, and a cold front sort of right like that. We see numbers up to about 1,000 going all the way up to southern Arkansas, and enough, which is 500 going all the way up to southern Arkansas too, all the way through Louisiana. This is in the morning too. This is now Monday afternoon. We will be seeing enough Cape with this. Pretty much what we see right now, or this is what's going on Monday afternoon. We see a low right there, a warm front like that, and then a cold front like that. We see, look at those Cape values, 1,000 millibars. I'll draw not 1,000 millibars. I'll draw where it's 1,000 joules or greater, all the way up to southern Arkansas, all the way into Mississippi, and even portions of Alabama could see 1,000 joules or greater. Even maybe some spotty areas at 2,000 in Texas. Even there's not that great of severe weather right around on the coast. It's mostly in this area, Texas. And then this is now Monday evening when the Cape values start to die off, and we see our system moving to the east pretty fast now. And yeah, we could be seeing maybe a little bit of Cape on the coast Tuesday. Now let's take a look at the supercell composite real quick. All right, so this is supercell composite. Let's give it a second to load. All right. So yeah, we see supercell composite numbers Monday afternoon. Come on, load. All right, I'll just stop it like that. So yeah, we see some numbers maybe up to about 5, maybe in Mississippi and in Louisiana, and even in Alabama. And then yeah, we see those numbers moving to further into Alabama, and even in some numbers up to like 3 or 4 in Georgia. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the severe weather right now. I'll have another update tomorrow. But yes, please subscribe. Leave a like, and comment, please. I would appreciate it. And please watch the Georgia series. If you want to watch it from yesterday, please. And yes, I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. Peace out.